Guys, how are you today? We'll be talking about Microsoft co-founder. As you saw, bioscience was the first word of the day. And trust number two, make sure you look at the translations grappling. That we're gonna see that word in the when we get to the article. Gusto. I know it's in Spanish it's pronounced gusto. We're gonna pronounce gusto. Imminent, which is a synonym is inevitable, imminent. Inexpressible, slowly, inexpressible. Leave behind. This is like someone who survives your death. You know, if I could, I guess, put it that way. Lymphoma. Moan. The pronunciation is moan. Kind of like morning, but make sure you make a big O. Moan. And take your time with the O. Moan. Myriad. I've seen this word a couple of times. Finally, that's the dictation right there. Lymphoma, grappling, inexpressible, gusto, myriad, etc. Make sure you pause the video. Go back if you want to study that further. All right, so Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen dies of cancer at age 65. Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen has died from complications of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which he had been battling since 2009. He stepped down as an officer of the company in 1983 because he was grappling with Hodgkin's lymphoma. In 2009, Allen was treated for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which in October 2018 he said had returned. Statement on behalf of Vulcan Incorporated and the Paul G. Allen Network. Speaking on behalf of Vulcan Incorporated, the Seattle Seahawks and Portland Trailblazers, Stratolaunch Systems, and the Allen Institute and the Allen Institute of Artificial Intelligence, Vulcan CEO Bill Hilf released this statement. All of us who had the honor of working with Paul feel inexpressible loss today. He possessed a remarkable intellect and a passion to solve some of the world's most difficult problems, with the conviction that creative thinking and new approaches could make profound and lasting impact. Millions of people were touched by his generosity, his persistence in pursuit of a better world, and his drive to accomplish as much as he could with the time and resources at his disposal. Paul's life was diverse and lived with gusto. It reflected his myriad interests in technology, music, and the arts, biosciences, and artificial intelligence, conservation, and in the power of shared experience. Conservation and in the power of shared experience in a stadium or a neighborhood to transform individual lives and whole communities. Paul loved Seattle and the Pacific Northwest. The impact of Paul's effort can be seen here at every turn, but the true impact of his vision and generosity is evident around the globe. Paul thoughtfully addressed how the many institutions he founded and supported would continue after he was no longer able to lead them. This isn't the time to deal in those specifics as we focus on Paul's family. We'll continue to work on furthering Paul's mission and the projects he entrusted to us. There are no changes imminent for Vulcan, the teams and the research institutes or museums. Today we mourn our boss, mentor, and friend, whose 65 years were too short, and acknowledge the honor it has been to work alongside someone whose life transformed the world. This is a time of profound loss for Mr. Allen's family. He reportedly leaves behind his sister and had no children. On their behalf, Paul's sister, Miss Jody Allen, has released the following statement. My brother was a remarkable individual on every level. While most knew Paul Allen as a technologist and a philanthropist, for us he was much loved brother and uncle, and an exceptional friend. Paul's family and friends were blessed to experience his wit, warmth, and generosity and deep concern. For all the demands on his schedule, there was always time for family and friends. At this time of loss and grief for us and so many others, we're profoundly grateful for the care and concern he demonstrated every day. So that's it, guys. Very interesting article. I'll talk to you soon. I hope that you enjoyed it. There'll be a dictation for next class. Have a wonderful day.